So this has been a running theme that I think we can all relate to, where I guess it's just gotten louder. And I guess I've been, it's just annoying, isn't it? Trust. That has been challenging, I think, definitely for me, but I think a lot of people, because we see the people that we trusted, we cannot trust, right? Once we believed in them and trusted them, we thought we could, we thought we should, only to find out we shouldn't have and we can't. And that really does cause such a crack in your foundation. It has such a ripple effect. It's so disheartening that it does have a lot of other things crumble around it, and it's tough. I know I've spoken about this a lot. It was probably more in the beginning, but I don't think those are even still up. It was probably in the 2021 podcast. But anyway, it seems like it's also a really hard one to shake, right? Because trust breeds mistrust, and your ego also wants to prove itself right. So even it's worse when you don't look at it, because then you're calling it in unconsciously. Oh, fuck. It's just around and around we go, you know? And then you start to trust again. But if you haven't learned discernment, or you haven't learned, other skills, you get fucked again. And then you're like, see? And it's like, fuck. Because it's like, well, that just means there's more cleanup work that we have to do. And everything is happening to everyone because we're all one. So, again, it's just, what degree is it happening for you inside of you? And this is why we want to do our own healing work and our own cleanup work, and wish others to be happy so that they're doing their cleanup work too. Because it kind of is like that. It's kind of like, until we all do, oh, fuck, we just keep feeling the ugly, icky stuff. I don't know. They're showing so much that I don't want to talk about. It's not even personal stuff. It's just negative stuff. And it's just icky. It's like, I don't want to, it's like you get the point without having to go so deep into the ugly of it. And so what's the cure for that? I think it is loving oneself more, standing up for oneself more, not worrying about the outside reaction when you do stand up and love you, belong to you. The idea of, like, a lot of times you won't belong then if you stand in your truth, and you won't, fall in line and follow the crowd. Well, then you're not going to be part of the crowd, and you have to be okay with that. But you get to keep your integrity. You get to keep your soul intact. And then once you keep that strong, it is having the discernment and tiptoeing back in. I know or at least that's been the case for me. It's like, I've attempted to so many times, and then what's it, twice bitten? I don't know, whatever the saying is. It's definitely shy. It's like, I know better than to be so hesitant or so, because this is what I talk about all the time, that fear is an illusion. It's bullshit. It's lies. And it's keeping us stagnant. That's what fear does. It's horrific. You have to face and pop through it. So, man, it is heavy lately, though, isn't it? I know others can feel this too. I know you can, because it is a heavy one. And my ears are popping. Like, I definitely, oof. I mean, to me, I guess that the biggest thing that helps me when it's me personally really dealing with it is remembering I can always trust myself. I've proven to myself that I love myself. And even when I dishonor myself or fall from my alignment, I recognize it sooner and sooner. So I get back to me sooner and sooner. And so, if you're struggling with that, I always say, go to your doctor, definitely talk to somebody. And in addition, make sure you're telling yourself the right thing, and start small, start with things that you're like, okay, I can trust myself. I'm going to do this that's outside my comfort zone. That's just really tiny, just something really, really almost ridiculously tiny, to prove to yourself it's fine. And do, that more and more of that, like dozens of those. And then once you get through dozens of those and you start to build your confidence and reminding yourself that you can trust yourself, that you are safe with you, that you do have better discernment, that everything is fine, then you can take bigger steps. And that will just naturally start rolling into that momentum. But it is taking those first few steps. And I guess it's everything too. It's like, it does feel like that, doesn't it? It's like I say all this and then they flash me these images of people who are they're also surrounded by all the wrong people and they're in the wrong environment. So it's like, well, oh, goodness gracious. I mean, for that instance, then that person has more work to do. It's like, well, how can you trust yourself if you keep putting yourself in scenarios and places and around people who are looking to take advantage of you? Oh, that's interesting. I think they're also showing me, remember we've talked about that, like the tsunami zone? So it's kind of that idea. It's like, don't place yourself in scenarios that are going to be challenging for you. Like, why are you doing that for yourself? Do you know what I mean? Like, I think you're asking yourself the wrong questions. They're showing me that you think it is a challenge that you're supposed to be doing to make yourself stronger. That doesn't make you stronger. That makes the tolerance for the fear stronger. Believe me, I've done that mistakenly myself. Not good. Don't do that. No, it's like, it's when they say the unknown and to make, it's like what's going to take you to your highest and greatest timeline? Not hanging around a bunch of hoodlums who don't have any future and don't care to have a future and aren't focused on the future. That's not going to get you anywhere. Where's that taking you? That's where you want? Because that's where you're going to get when you're surrounded by that. Because you're just going to start mimicking them. You're going to start partaking in the same thing. So that's not, it's like you want to surround yourself by those you want to be like. That you're up-leveling one another. You're lifting one another up, encouraging one another. Not discouraging one another or keeping each other stuck or stagnant or clawing at one another and pushing everybody back down. Like, what kind of, no. No wonder you can't trust yourself. So it's like you have to set yourself up for success. See, this is why it's hard to do these. It's like you have to have an individual basis sometimes. It's like that's the problem. It's like we make so many assumptions or presumptions about so much, right? Like we assume that the jumping off starting point is someplace it's not always. Somebody else's starting point might be, oh goodness. But then that is when you need a personalized guide. You need a therapist, you need a doctor, you need somebody you can specifically work with to help you see all these things. Yeah. Okay, let's get back to the general message. It was a general message more about trust. Thanks so much for tuning in and listening. You can now purchase an audio journey with me using the link below.